tobaccos and cigarettes, and also liquor and wine, spirits. Only these 4 commodities we have duty, but that is more of a luxury tax. All other commodities we have 0 tax since 1994. So we are talking about quite a number of years. But of course this is a non-agricultural economy. So of course it's much easier to implement. I must qualify that. But of course, if we're looking at a vision of AEC, we are talking about trying to leverage on each other's advantages and trying to reduce, or in fact zero-rise duty levels to become a single platform. So this takes time, I know, but the problem is we have been revising the deadline. 2013, 2015 AEC, 2018, 2020. So the rate of improvement is really too slow. We hope to see much faster. I do understand the geo-economic, geopolitical, geographical differences amongst the different economies, but I think there can be much more improvement as we move along amongst the different economies. Otherwise, we'll be just moving at snail pace, which is not desirable for trade promotions. Yeah. Okay, we have also another challenge which is not only Singapore, but it's common to all countries in our region. In fact, even in other regions. This is the problem of awareness and the brand of logistics in our industry. As we know, the logistics industry has not always been the first in terms of a choice for the new entrants to our industry. They will choose the financial sector, they will choose the legal professions, they will choose the medical professions. And logistics, to many, are just last choice for the graduates, as we know. So this is creating a problem of renewal in our industry for the mid to long term. Now, if we cannot change this mentality of logistics as a low-level job, then in the future we will not have good people in our industry. With people that are mediocre, we don't have good professionals. So it's important that we as existing logisticians, perhaps the more successful and the more fortunate ones, to help to rebrand ourselves, to transform the image of logistics as something respectable, as something that is equivalent to a chartered public accountant, to equivalent to something like a medicine doctor, to equivalent to something like a legal profession. So we may not change Rome in one day. We will take time. But if we don't start to take this correct branding image in our industry, I think we'll never reach there. You see. So I know a lot of bigger companies like Schenker, DHL, can be Kuninaga. They have spent a lot of money in rebranding their company, in rebranding the professionalism in our trade. Yeah, but how many of this kind of Fortune 500 companies or Fortune 1000 companies is doing such things? So it must start from everybody, not just from the multinational, from the local, to change the image of the perspective of the parents, of the children, of the men on the street, to think that logistics is so important, is that how this camera reach your hand,